G'day ladies and gentlemen, today I have a wide, great choice of words, a wide array of amazing TikTok videos, all to do with the fat positivity movement. Stop shaking your ass at me through the camera. Jeez, that nearly gave me a seizure. Did you see what he did? He did it again! And let me tell you this, it's just great. It's fantastic. It's good to look at these people and really think to yourself, wow, these people exist. Obviously, I don't hate these people or fat people at all. I just think people who spread the idea that it's okay and healthy to be obese are not people to be listened to, and they should be critiqued and criticized as much as humanly possible. In saying all of that, ladies and gentlemen, let's open up the old lappy and have a good old look at what the body positive movement on TikTok is really about.
Can we just normalize saying she looks good instead of she looks good for a big girl?
I don't know what's going on here. This is fat, trans, and valid. Ooh.
Instead of she looks good for a big girl?
Ah!
How about we do that?
Why are you doing this?
Respectfully, of course.
There's nothing wrong with you. Of course you're valid, right? Being trans, being fat, none of that makes you not valid. Just stop shaking your ass at me through the camera. All right, next video. Jesus Christ.
Rocks on my fingers like he wanna wife me. Got another shorty, she ain't nothing like me. Yeah, about to catch another fight. Rap about to make him wanna fight.
I have a whole video about her. Go and watch it. It's great. That is, what's the name? Big Al Woozy. Woozy by name, Woozy by nature. Okay, hang on. If you didn't see the video I'm talking about, I'll show you who I'm talking about.
I'm out of town, thugging with my round.
What is she making?
I need your assistant help. Attention.
Why y'all worry what the fuck I do? I'ma let y'all know what the fuck I'm through. Like, they like the way I grind, they like the way I flirt, they like the way my new.
Some people should not have confidence at all.
Don't want to see a confident, beautiful fat woman in a bikini? Keep scrolling.
Well, I want to see it now.
Okay, now that they're gone, this is the bikini.
It's like you got bread rolls. You got two sets of tits.
I feel hot as fuck. Like,
why do you feel hot as fuck? Looks like me in the bikini. Oh, come on, you know that doesn't look good. You know that doesn't look good.
there's nothing wrong with my body.
Jeez, that nearly gave me a seizure.
That is not a dirty word.
Okay, I know this is horrible. I know I'm being an asshole here. Those are some fucking good stretch marks. I'll tell you that much right now, ladies and gentlemen. There's some decent stretch marks right there. It looks like a fucking roadmap. It looks like a giant scrotum. All I'm saying, and I know I'm being a dick here. I know I'm being an absolute dick. But if you're going to post this on TikTok, it's got millions of views. It's got 53,000 likes. People are going to look at it and go, hey, come on, mate. What are you doing? And my issue with it is not so much that this person exists. They have every right to exist and they should be respected. But it's the video. It's the music in the background, the whole thing. There's nothing wrong with my body, etc., etc. You are giving people permission to continue to live their way of life, which is fine. But it's an unhealthy way of life. It's a way of life that will lead to an early death, and that's not a good thing. We should be inspiring people to become better versions of themselves, not just to give up and just be who they are, because who they are is going to kill them.
I'm fat. I'm a fat person. But I'm really quite a healthy I'm not a fit fat person, and I would like to be fitter, but I am not unhealthy. I do not have big bones. I do not have a glandular issue. I'm fat because I eat enormously. And I love cake. It's brilliant.
I like her attitude, and I also dislike it. What she said at the start about being a healthy fat person, you can be quite healthy, but you can always be healthier. And I don't know. I feel, and maybe you disagree with this, I feel what I want from life is to be the best version of myself. And I think that's why when I look at people and I go, oh, you could try harder, you could do better, I feel like that worms its way into all the other facets of your life, whether it's business or whether it's your relationship, whatever. You start to become a better person in all of those areas by working on difficult things, like your health, like your fitness, all of these different types of things. So I'm glad that she said that she's not fat because she's got a glandular problem or she's big boned. She understands why she's fat. She eats too much food, but also you're saying you're quite healthy. So who knows how healthy she actually is? It remains to be seen. But But once again, people see this and then they give up on trying to become a better version of themselves, and that's why I have an issue with it.
This video is for the Andrew Tate wannabe Ian Miles Cheong. So if you're not him,
I've seen him on
I
Twitter.
don't know, man. Today, Ian posted a tweet featuring a fat woman using my song Diet Culture.
Your song Diet Culture. So Ian Miles Chong said, remember when they said fat acceptance was just about accepting people for who they are? Yeah, well, that was a mistake. People are destroying their lives. Okay. So who is this lady? Diet Culture. Let's have a look at the lyrics. Okay, the song is Diet Culture. Let's go to the chorus. There's nothing wrong with my body. Fat is not a dirty word. If my body tells me something, I'll make sure it's heard. If my body is a vessel, I'll give it what it needs. I will not betray my body, no matter what you think of me. This is basically pandering to fatties. That's all you're doing there, love. Congratulations. You've done so well.
Oh, guess what time it is? It's time for some cute outfits and fat rhetoric. You can wear pretty dresses and have jiggly underarm fat.
You can, but everyone's going to go, geez, that's some jiggly underarm fat.
Sometimes your mom is wrong.
No, she's not. My mum's never wrong.
A moment for the buttons.
Whoa, a moment for the buttons. Yes, a round of applause for them holding on for dear life.
Not all bodies are capable of being healthy.
Okay, sure, but all bodies are capable of being healthier. And the problem with saying things like that is, yeah, some people are going to struggle to be healthier than others, but being healthy is subjective, right? I can probably do things that other people can't, and other people can do things that I probably can't. But we can all work to be better versions of ourselves. And I imagine that this lady is not pushing that message. If you just look at her, okay, if you look at her bio, content creator, full-time fat. Jesus Christ. Fat doesn't look good on anyone. Okay. Were you trying to make a point here? Like, listen, I know what you're trying to do, and I know you're trying to make people feel included and shit, but you can't. That doesn't look good. It doesn't. If I dressed like that when I was at my fattest, it would not look good. It doesn't look good on you. Stop it.
Let's talk about dating preferences. This video was
This
so
would be
good, you must watch it, and I want to branch off and talk about how it relates to fat phobia and dating. A lot of times when people are asked, why don't you date fat people, trans people, people of color?
Why are fat people, trans people, and people of colour in a group here? Why? Why? Why are they grouped together?
They'll say, it's just a preference. I'm just not attracted to them. I can't make myself be attracted to someone I'm just not attracted to.
Is that not accurate? That's a completely accurate thing of saying, I'm just not attracted to these type of people or those type of people. That's fine, isn't it?
The implication here being that preferences are innate, unchanging, and completely independent of any outside factors.
No, I think some people have preferences that change over time, and maybe some people have preferences that have been skewed a certain way because of their upbringing, but that doesn't rule out preferences altogether, you fucking lunatic.
Or societal norms. And therefore, that they are inherently unproblematic. Like, it's not fat phobia, it's just who I am. I can't help it.
This is the whole underlying message here. They want people to find them attractive no matter what. And have you noticed it's only chicks doing this? It's never dudes. I don't just, in these videos I make, I don't just leave dudes out. They don't make these videos. Basically, the argument is you have to find us attractive, and if you don't, you're a bad person. I don't know. I don't understand why everyone's trying to convince us that fat people are attractive. Next. 3 years of being loved and adored by this wonderful man. Did you see what he did? Look. What the fuck was that? That's not body positivity. He's jiggling your tummy. He's got a fat fetish. He did it again. What? How are you okay with that? Listen, after my wife and I had our son, the old Butts mum put on a bit of weight. If my wife walked up and grabbed me by the old love handle and said, g'day, big fella, how you going? I would be so upset. How are you okay with this? Oh my God. He just walks up, gives her a fucking squeeze and gets moving. Buying a reinforced toilet seat. This dude's he loves it. Stop rubbing a belly. Stop it. That's weird. That's so weird. That's like grabbing a dude by his dick, I think, in this situation, because it's obviously a sexual thing. Or grabbing a tit. It's the same thing. Stop grabbing a belly. It's weird. And stop filming it, please. I bet they do fucking OnlyFans or something, don't they? I fucking knew it. I knew you did OnlyFans. Here I was thinking maybe you didn't do OnlyFans, but I knew you did. I knew it was sexual, you dirty devils. Your pretty plump girl next door finally has OnlyFans. Size 22 with lots of belly and ass to keep you satisfied. You'll love every inch of this soft belly and pale pink skin. Explore every dimple and curve like never before.
Come with us to celebrate fat victories with Tigress Osborne and Aubrey Gordon.
Fat victories?
The event was held at DCTV NY in Lower Manhattan. We were so excited when we got there because they had these sample chairs so that everyone could pick the seating that's most comfortable for them. The conversation was amazing. They had ASL interpreters and discussed the anti-size discrimination bill that just passed in New York City.
God, brought to you by Dove. Of course it is Dove, you fucking...
The event space is pretty big and spaced out.
That's lucky.
And has these big garage doors that were left open.
That's lucky.
Meaning there was great ventilation.
That's lucky and not sweaty.
Just had to stop in the street because I realised, see this little belly? See it right here? This little cute little thing. I used to be so scared of it. I used to be so ashamed of it. I used to hate how it like rolled over when I sat down. Like this.
Girls, ladies, women, do you have anything better to do with your time? Like, no dudes do this shit. None.
A reminder that it's normal to gain weight as you grow from a teenage girl to a woman.
Okay, maybe you're putting on muscle, maybe you're getting taller, who knows? There could be anything here. I'm sure it's not just fat. That's a lot of weight. That's, now you're just fat. Like, you're not huge, but that's not just stuff you put on just naturally, all right? That's from eating too much. Doesn't matter about your gender either. Like, that's just from eating too much. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've learned in today's video that the plus size community really wants you to fucking just look at them and go, wow, I want to be you. And it's a bit culty, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stings. And I'll see you in the next video. Toodaloo, au revoir. Bye-bye.